Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day, lots of bright flowers everywhere. Nice, beautiful backyard here. So, let's have a talk, guys. Today I want to talk about assisted suicide. Now, don't freak out. I'm not advocating anyone to die. Of course not. But I want to advocate dying when you want to. That's what I want to talk about. So let's get into it. So, what is assisted suicide? So, assisted suicide is when a doctor prescribes a patient, specifically a terminally ill patient, a dosage that will help them, end their life. They don't die painfully, of course not, when they are receiving this dosage. It's simply a very, very strong, small amount that they take orally, and they kind of drift into this sleep. Drift into the sleep slowly. It takes about a minute or two, and they just feel like they're just falling and falling more asleep until that's it, and then they're gone. But again, this isn't for everyone. This isn't for someone like me. I'm healthy, I'm young and healthy, and I have nothing wrong with me. And this isn't for someone who's in the hospital for a broken leg, who's too much in pain and wants to die. This isn't for someone who's giving birth and they're jabbing at their husbands that, hey, you did this to me, I want to die, this is too painful. It's not for them. This is for people who are dying in 6 months and they have a terminal illness like brain cancer, or in my unfortunate case, my mom had lung cancer. This woman who never smoked in her life was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. She had very little time left to live. But because we live in Arizona, assisted suicide isn't an option. And frankly, I have no idea if this is something she would have liked, or but I think this is an option that should be available to anybody who would like to take it, who doesn't want to take that route of nature taking its course. And what I mean by that is by the disease taking you, like killing you, basically. For example, in my mom's case with lung cancer, what ended up happening is that she could no longer breathe. She was bedridden, and then it's terrible. You lose control of your body, and not only does that take like your mobility away, eventually your mobility, your control for your bowels, and your restroom things, and also your speech, your cognitiveness it takes it all away until it leaves you to nothing. You're the last moments, you're just in the prison. You're in the prison of your own body. So what I want people to know that assisted suicide isn't a bad thing. It's something that empowers you as a patient to leave this earth by your own means, decide when to go before your disease decides that for you. And I think that's really important. If the time comes that I'm diagnosed with something I can't help but have, like lung cancer and late stage lung cancer, and I have 6 months to live, I want that option. I want the option to say like, hey, I've enjoyed these last months with my family. This pain is getting too much. I'm ready to go. I want to lay down in my favorite bed, listen to my favorite song, be around the people I love the most, and swiftly take a very long, permanent sleep. And it's a beautiful thing, honestly, to have that power and to go that way rather than, let the disease take that from you. And I want people to understand that suicide isn't a crazy thing. It's a beautifully natural thing. And doctors will say that, oh, it goes against my Hippocratic oath, or I don't feel comfortable doing that. But as their position as a doctor, they're there to help you. They're not there for anything else, really. They're there to help you. So that's my argument for that. So I wanted to say that only 5 states here in the United States allow for assisted suicide, and that is Vermont, New Mexico, Washington, and did I say Vermont? But yeah, it's 5 states out of the 50 ones that we have here are allowing assisted suicide, and that's sad. Very sad. We should. I don't understand. So I want everyone to push this, share this, understand it. It's important for everyone to understand what it is, to not be afraid of, the words. There's a lot of words that sound scary, but are very beautiful. If anything, we should call this empowerment, body empowerment, disease empowerment. Disease empowerment. Let's empower our patients to decide when they'd like to go and not let their disease take over their life. Because you know what? Their disease does not define them. Does not define them. They define themselves, and they should decide when they would like to go, what to do with their bodies. Don't you think? So that's my message today, guys. Let's push it. Let's talk about this. Let's keep the conversation going. It's important to talk about it and not ignore it. I know it's a tough subject, but it's important. Till next time.